out Keith Lamont Scott, Terrence Crutcher, too many others. This has got to end. However, we do not know what actually happened in these cases. An investigation is underway. The police chief you just saw, Kara Putney, was on our air saying this man was armed and not obeying police commands. The Department of Justice is already getting involved in the Tulsa, Oklahoma case. They may get involved in this one too. In fact, you can bet they will, because they've already taken hold of 26 plus investigations in this country, and some, I mean, the net effect of that is to basically be overseeing the police departments in those cities. So an investigation is underway. And there's a question about whether any presidential candidate should be very careful not to get out ahead of the story before we know exactly why a death occurred. We saw a man, as Mr. Gingrich was speaking, hold up a canister that was a tear gas canister. And we understand the police may be moving in a little bit more tightly on the protesters, again, who are looting, who are throwing the tear gas back at the police. And now Steve Harrigan confirming that he too has heard reports of rubber bullets. We saw people walking, protesters walking and running. Here's a woman just marching along having a snack. But we saw protesters running before what appeared to be having gotten injured. Could have been rubber bullets or something along those lines. Some maintaining a party atmosphere down there, looking like it's a great time. Others, I mean, at least one other man was shot dead within the past 45 minutes. What does that tell you about the state of America today? Kevin Jackson's here with me. He's a conservative radio host and a Fox News contributor. Richard Fowler's here too. He's a senior fellow at the New Leaders Council. Thank you both for being here. Richard, the whole thing is so frustrating. It's so disheartening. It feels antithetical to who we are as a country, and yet here we are again.
Thanks for having me, Megan. I got to tell you, I want to be real with you tonight, and I think some people in your audience might not want to hear this, but here's the truth. What the African-American community, we're tired of waiting, right? So we have to wait for the justice system to take its course. We have to wait for the investigation to happen. But all this time, another black male life is lost. I am a young black male, same age as some of these same guys that have been killed. And I worry for my own life, walking home at night or riding my bike at night to and from my office. This is a serious problem that we've really got to tackle. And at the beginning of the show, you talked about how all the shootings within police policies. Well, maybe it's time, just maybe, Megan, that we take a look at these police policies and really understand what's working and what's not working. Because clearly, in Charlotte, we see it's not working. In Baltimore, it's not working. In Ferguson, it's not working. In Miami, it's not working. Every city in this country, we're seeing an outcry from the black community. We're tired of waiting. What's unacceptable to the black community is that another black brother has been slain by the hands of law enforcement. Something has got to be done here. And I know Kevin is huffing and puffing, and he can continue to huff and puff, but if he's a black man in America, he's just as liable to get shot as I am, as Alton Sterling, and as the two individuals that got shot in the past 2 days.
Just to correct the record on Ferguson, Missouri, because that has been one of the most misrepresented cases of them all.
I'm talking about the police department policies, Megan, not what happened tomorrow.
Let's just clarify that, because that is where the hands up, don't shoot lie began.
The Justice Department report talks about patterns and other people talk about
systemic racism within the Ferguson Police Department. Absolutely they do. However, they also found that Michael Brown, the black decedent in that case, was charging at the officer who defended his own life when he shot him. I understand, Richard, but when you just refer to Ferguson, it's important that the audience understands what you mean. Let me get back to Kevin. Let me give the floor to Kevin, because there's a lot to unpack in what you said. Go ahead, Kevin Jackson.
Well, first of all, I wish you had a cop here in the studio so he could blow my brains out while I was listening to Richard. What a bunch of nonsense. We have a city that's 40% higher in crime rate than the national average. Richard probably can't tell you the number of people who were killed in that city over the last year, which by the way was 62. He doesn't tell you that 35% of the city is black, but they represent 67% of the homicides, and he wants to blame cops. I'd ask a very simple question. Where were the cops when all the other crimes were going on? Is this the only time that the Charlotte cops have had a problem in that city, or have they had a problem for decades? It's only when somebody gets shot that the race pimps come out and they start making an issue out of something. You got people down there partying because the left narrative is yet again being brought forward, and they know it's a lie. You look at all the statistics that support You look at all the statistics of cops killing police. You look at all the statistics of police officers killing blacks, and Richard knows he's being disingenuous.
You know, Richard, the problem is that the facts in this case in particular seem, you know, unless you completely discount what the police officers are telling us, and they have seen the body camera video, and they have seen the pictures, they're not releasing them yet, but they will eventually, and if it's all lies, it's going to come out, is that this shooting might not be the one to make the point, right? That this man may have pulled a gun on these cops. But the question is, can you have rioting in the streets? Can you have people getting shot? Can you have, you know, things being thrown at the police officers every time there's an officer-involved shooting where the person who is shot is African American, even if the shooting, by the accounts of the independent eyewitnesses even, was brought on by the man who was shot?
Well, there's a couple points. There's a couple things to unpack there. First, I am no poverty pimp. I don't know where that line came from Kevin. Two, clearly he's also got his talking points on the alt-right and blaming this on the left. But